Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to TWID Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, TWID stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribe, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the TWID revolution today.
And at the same time that there were going to be statues of Kobe Bryant and Muhammad Ali. So it just seems a little hypocritical that you would be doing everything in your power to sort of outlaw the teachings of what, say, a Muhammad Ali stood for. Like, are you going to tell people that he stood against war, that he stood against these very progressive civil rights issues? That doesn't seem to be the part of it. And what I noticed there from that clip is that he had to read letter by letter about what these people, what these great Americans have done in terms of progress for our country, because it's not something he's familiar with and not something that is natural for him. So I consider this.
Family, thanks again for being tuned in to TWID Radio. If you don't know, TWID stands for That's What I Do. Let's get into it. Trump acknowledges Black History Month. Democrats mad. This is Jamel Hill. Jamel, who cares if he knows? See, that's the thing about us black people. We're too emotional about everything. How many white people do you know about? There is a difference between black and white. No matter how you try to slice it, no matter how you try to act as if there is no difference, there's a difference between black and white. It's called culture. Culture, in essence, means behavior. Our behavior is different from theirs. Their behavior is different from ours. This is a white man, a billionaire. He might not even have been a Muhammad Ali fan. That doesn't mean he can't recognize him. That doesn't mean he can't. It shows enough on his part that he sees the value that Muhammad Ali had and has on his own people. That's what that means. That's exactly what that means. So you want to, take every tad bit, and I understand. You want to take every tad bit and point the finger and say he's wrong for this, he's wrong for this. He's acknowledging Muhammad Ali, but he's doing this. He's acknowledging Kobe Bryant, but he's doing that. But that's the game of y'all, the Democrats. Let's listen to some more of this foolishness from Jamel Hill.
To be an insult, a slap in the face, and frankly, all the people that attended this, look, I guess God bless you if you've never been to the White House and maybe you looked at it as some kind of great experience, but everything this president has stood for and done in the last decade or so has been a complete rejection of what Black history is.
Abel, how do you square what Jamel is saying there, that this White House, this administration has spent so much time, especially in the last month, denigrating diversity?
She says that this administration has spent so much time, especially in the last month. See, she had to self-correct herself because they haven't been able to spend so much time doing anything because they just got into office. So what are we going to say? What are we going to do? How are we going to address what the previous administration has been doing, Abby? But let's see what this man gonna say.
Diversity as even a concept. And actually, let me just go ahead and play this because I think it's instructive to hear exactly what they have been saying. Listen.
I think the single dumbest phrase in military history is our diversity is our strength.
My son is in a public school. He takes a class called African American History. If you're running an African American history class, could you perhaps be in violation of this court order, of this executive order?
I'm not quite certain, and I'd like to look into it further and get back to you on that.
You can have DEI in water coolers and universities. I disagree with that, but lives aren't impacted with DEI at universities. It is impacted here. I just want the best and the brightest, keeping Americans safe.
Okay, so you say that, And then you throw a Black History Month event, and people are supposed to then say, well, it all doesn't matter. He really does care about the history of this country, which includes people. It's Black History Month today and this month, but it could be Hispanic History Month, Women's History Month, all these diverse people.
Absolutely.
What are Americans supposed to think?
I mean, look, President Trump is not a traditional politician. I mean, he never has been, he never will be. So today, when we saw the celebration in the White House, I thought that was a beautiful ceremony. I thought it was a packed house there. I mean, Tiger Woods, I can go on and on of all
the look at the facial expressions that Jamel Hill is making. I wonder if she made this same facial expression when Billy Porter was on the White House lawn in a dress. You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
the people that were there. He made it very clear today, Abby. He said Black Americans are legends. I'm going to put some statues up. Kobe Bryant.
But he's governing in exactly the opposite way.
I think what he's trying to do is, on one end, he knows he's got a huge deficit. He's trying to make cuts and move the business, this big government forward.
I'm not talking about the cuts. I'm talking about the denigration of people based on this idea of DEI. They tried to blame a plane crash on diversity.
Yeah, I don't actually agree with that, to be very sincere with you. I think he looks at DEI more of a, let's put that aside and let's do everything on merit. He's made it very clear. He's talked about merit all along. So I really think, Abby, that what happened today was a beautiful thing.
So yeah, I don't. So I think he's trying to gaslight us. I mean, come on, man. You have got to be kidding.
So he didn't have it. If he didn't have it today, he would be back.
He's trying to gaslight us. First, he said he doesn't want anybody in government to celebrate Black History Month, and then he says, "Okay, I'm going to put on an event about Black History Month, and I'm going to be the speaker." There aren't any Black people, really saying anything about what's happening with him. He tried to use DEI as literally a racial slur against us, as if Black people are.
See, this is Solomon Jones. He's out of Philadelphia. He's a journalist and a liar. The man didn't try to use DEI as something against Black people. Black people themselves decided that DEI belongs to us. Black people themselves decided that DEI means us. No, DEI means the homosexual. It means the LGBT community, the transgender, the queer. It means, the white woman. It means, everybody Negro but you, just like affirmative action. But you will get these Democratic shills up here who will regurgitate lies like this to make Black people who don't know any better look on and say Trump is a bad man. Trump is a bad man. Now he could be. That's very well. I mean, he's a white man, and listen, I don't have no dog in the fight. But one of the first things he did was get on and say, we're going to acknowledge that there is only two genders, male and female. Now that is something I can dig. So forget what you're talking about, Solomon.
Benefiting from anything in this country and getting anything we're not qualified for and don't have to work twice as hard for. Black people have to live in the real world. When the cops come, we're scared because we might not come out of it alive. We walk into a store, if they let us in, we're followed around. We don't get loans when we have the same credit score as everybody else because we're Black. We have to live in the real world. You can't gaslight us.
Okay, Solomon, but everything you just said is true. But everything that you just said, we were dealing with before DEI was even a thing. I mean, come on, man. So stop trying to connect. See, this is the way that the Democrats try and win and keep the base. But Black people are waking up and realizing, wait a minute. Now, y'all saying racist, but the racists aren't the ones who are making pledges and making, agreements and making promises to us every 4 years. It's the Democrats, and y'all are the ones who haven't done anything. You are the ones who aren't doing anything. Just like in California, the Black Caucus decided, well, we are not going to put the California reparations bill on the House floor. They axed that. They got rid of it. They chopped it in half and said, no, we're not going to do it. That was the Black Caucus. So Black people, it's these Negroes like this, and we know who it is. That's why they lost. And that's why they're going to continue to lose, because by and large, black men, we run this thing. And we're showing you we run this thing. And black men, for the majority of us, we like women. Plain and simple. We want our boys to be men, and we want our daughters to be wives. That's what we're a part of, and that's what we're focused on. Family, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this nonsense, because that's what it is. It's nonsense. Democratic shields being mad at Trump as if Trump is the be-all, end-all to our problems. No, that's not the be-all, end-all to our problems. Our women need to be submissive. Our men need to be protectors, and our children need to be in order so that the Most High can bless our homes. Who cares about what the white man doing? They've been doing it. You take care of yours, the Most High, he'll take care of them, because they've been doing it. He's the one that's going to break their back, and he's the one that's breaking their backs. Family, you've been rocking with TWID10, but that's what I do. Family, don't forget to like and share. Family, share. You got to share. I'm getting hotter and hotter. Don't be hating on me, y'all. Till next time, all praise to the Most High. Peace.